Let's welcome in Vin Parisi, our SNY college basketball analyst, and we're talking about Kevin Ollie. And Vin, when you look at it, how much of the firing had to do with the play of his squads? They missed the tournament 4 of the last 6 seasons. And how much was it the school and the investigation that they announced that they were being investigated back in January?
Yeah, this is a two-headed monster for sure. And Kevin obviously raised the bar of expectations when the Huskies won the national championship in 2014, but on a national level really have not been relevant since. And, you know, you're missing out on postseason play with a program with the tradition of UConn is just not going to be acceptable. Now, in terms of the investigation, yes, that is going on, Larry, but there's several schools that have begun investigations, and the head coaches are still there. I think at the end with the Huskies, it came down to results.
When you look at Kevin Ollie, they won the national title back in 2014. That was his second season. He was a hot commodity, had some NBA teams looking at him. Should he have taken a job when the iron was hot back in 2014 or 2015?
I bet he regrets it. And, you know, it's easy. It's tough to have a crystal ball and look back in it. The reality is that he had legit NBA offers on the table, but he wanted to be at UConn truly long-term, like his predecessor, Hall of Famer Jim Calhoun. At the end of the day, though, I don't think he realized that player retention was going to be that much of an issue. You know, 2 years ago, there were 3 top 100 major recruits there. They're not there anymore. Those players left, and then he missed out on a big-time recruit that went to Providence and Ed Cooley. So if those guys were there, UConn, excuse me, would be an NCAA tournament team.
You had some injuries as well the last couple of seasons. Looking ahead for UConn and who they might hire, what are some names out there that you think would be good for UConn going into the 2018-19 season?
I think there's going to be a handful of names that you hear for every major job that opens, whether it's a Tom Crean, guys that are out of coaching right now. I think first and foremost, the main name that you're going to hear is Rhode Island head coach Dan Hurley. I think you look at the Northeast ties. I think you look at the New England recruiting success. And I think you look at over the past 5 or 6 years, what Dan Hurley has done at the University of Rhode Island is one of the best rebuilding jobs in all of college basketball. He's going to be the lead name.
Laroli doing a pretty good job in the A-10.
Yep.
Stick around, Vin. We're going to talk about the NCAA tournament and the local teams on the scene. Thanks, Vin.